There are really subtle differences, in a way, between the two campaigns, between 2008 and 2012. There is still this energy and this excitement in the crowd, but it pales in comparison to what we witnessed in 2008. Coming into Election Day, the crowds were looking more like rock concerts. They were massive. They were in stadiums, and the fields were filled, and the stands were filled, and the atmosphere was electric. Just several days before Election Day, there was a rally at a university in Pennsylvania, and he came out in the pouring rain. His supporters had been waiting for him all day. He got soaking wet. He spoke for probably half an hour longer than he was supposed to, and he was defiant, and he was full of energy and vigor, and presented such a contrast to his opponent. It still is the same man. It is Barack Obama running for a second term. And yes, his hair is a little bit grayer, and he's a little leaner, and on occasion, he lets a little bit of this wariness of the wariness that he carries after 4 years of service and 2 really difficult campaigns. He lets that slip through. It was a little easier last time around in 2008. I felt like we saw him more. We saw him interact with people more. He was less of just a man in front of a microphone or somebody that we saw in transition, moving from place to place. Ultimately, it's very clear from a photographer out covering the campaign that that moment in time that we experienced 4 years ago could really only happen ever once.